Today's topic of discussion will be drug and alcohol abuse, in which we will mainly discuss about alcohol and tobacco abuse. Now let's get started. The first thing we are going to recall that what is drugs. Drugs are generally substances referred as medicine. Anything with medicinal value is regarded as drugs. Drugs, we have heard the drug in the negative sense always, but it is positive sense. Drug means medicines, and the use of drug is called medication. But when the drugs are used for wrong purposes other than medication, then it is called drug abuse. And we are familiar with alcohol. Alcohol generally means any compound consisting OH group in them. And another term that we are taking here is abuse. Abuse means wrong use. Abuse means wrong use or using it in a negative way. This is the terminology, first we get it. Now let's take the definition of addiction and drug abuse. It is the self-administration. Self-administration means self-use. One person would be able to use it by itself without depending on another person. And when we go across the medication, the drugs are referred to us by a doctor, a nurse or a physician. Drug. It is a self-administration of a drug for non-medical purposes. The important term that we are looking here is non-medical purposes. Means that are not used for the benefit of a person. They are generally used for getting. They are generally not used for getting relief from pain and other kind of surgeries. They are used for just pleasure. And have soothing effect. That means that will make you more happy and your body more tranquil, relaxed and serene. Now let's go across the classification. In another video, I discussed about the classification of drugs. Drugs are generally classified into two categories, that is psychotropic and psychedelic drugs. Psychotropic drugs, as its name suggests, when we come across the term psycho, it is dependent on this term is referred for CNS, that is our central nervous system. Central nervous system, the function of central nervous system is providing ability to think and stimulate. This is the function of central nervous system. That means it will process processes and then it will consider it in a more way. Central nervous system, when it is affected, it stops our thinking capacity, lower down. When a central nervous system is down, it's lower down our thinking capacity and stimulation means working phenomena. These drugs affect. Tropic means area of effect. Means these drugs affect the central nervous system, and these drugs are generally known as mood altering and neurological drugs because it affects our nervous system. Neurological, why? Because it affects our nervous system, and mood altering, why? Because it alters our mood, it changes our mood. Then next type of drug that we are discussing are psychedelic. Psycho means central, here we are talking central nervous system too, but here delic means change. It will change the way our central nervous system works, and if the work is done in another way, then it will create hallucinations. That's why they are also known as hallucinogens. That's why they are called hallucinogens. I have made a separate video on classification of drugs where the types of these drugs, both two drugs, are discussed over there. But in this particular video, I am going to tell about tobacco and alcohol addiction, which I left in the previous video. Now we came across the main topic of the day, that is alcohol abuse. That means wrong use of alcohol. It is also known as alcohol addiction because it makes the person dependent on it. And the next thing is, it is also called alcoholism. That means alcohol dependency. What is this actually? First we come across the terms. It is the consumption. Consumption means use of or a preoccupation. Means this can be done by preoccupation means a person get occupied by many things and start taking alcohol. It is the use with alcoholic beverages. Alcoholic beverages are generally alcoholic compounds are fruit juices, And beverages means liquid products, means liquid alcoholic products to the extent that this behavior interferes. That means the alcoholic person behavior will interfere. What will change the alcoholic? Alcoholic means the person consuming alcohol. Consuming alcohol. The person consuming alcohol is called alcoholic. Means the consumption of alcoholic beverages will result in the change in the alcoholic person's personality. Its personality will change and it will adversely affect its family, social and mental life. That means alcohol dependency changed the behavior. It altered the person behavior after its consumption. Alcohol decreases the activity of CNS. We talked about CNS, that means central nervous system. Central nervous system. What it means? Alcohol decreases the activity of central nervous system, means it reduces the working of our mind. That reduces our working of mind. We know about when we think more about something, our mind works more and we get tension and anxiety. But if the decrement in the activity of brain, central nervous system occurs, then it will thoroughly reduce the tension and anxiety of a person. Because more the thinking, the more central nervous system works. And less the central nervous system, less will be the thinking, less will be anxiety and the tension. And it will provide us serenity. That means relief. Now next thing, what alcoholism does. Alcohol decreases the secretion of ADH. What is ADH? It is antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone. What is the function of this? Antidiuretic hormone is secreted from the posterior, means the posterior pituitary gland. That means the backside of the gland, and its name suggests it is antidiuretic. Anti means against, diuretic means urine. It reduces the formation of urine. It reduces the formation of urines in the kidney. That means if the urine is reduced, then there will be more water absorption. More water absorption. And less water will be get output in the form of urine. That means this hormone reserves water into the body, providing less waste for the urine formation. And alcohol, what does alcohol affect? Alcohol affects the ADH formation from the posterior pituitary gland, causing urine output increment. Means if the hormone is done, then more water absorption takes place. More water absorption takes place means less urine. But when this hormone production is nullified or it is decreased, then ADH, antidiuretic hormone secretion will be less. Then if it is less water will be absorbed and more urine will be produced. That's why the alcoholic patient's kidneys go on failure, leading to urine problems. Why an alcoholic person urinate more? Because the ADH secretion in its brain or the posterior side of the pituitary is lesser. Lesser ADH secretion, then more will be the then less will be the water absorption and more urine will be formed. We discuss about what is alcoholism. Alcoholism is the dependency on alcohol which changes a person's personality, mind, behavior, social life and affect its family and its other life also. Now we are going to discuss some points about the alcoholism. In liver, alcohol is firstly get converted into a more toxic substance. Alcohols are generally converted into a substance that is more toxic than itself, that is acetaldehydes. Acetaldehydes generally get accumulated in the liver. They are responsible for the formation of fatty acids and fats, and their accumulation is used for the energy of the cells. Means alcohol are consumed by the cells very easily, and the easily they are consumed, the easily they can be broken down. But they form a mere toxic substance. Due to the easy degradation, it form a mere complex substances that is called acetaldehyde, which is more toxic. Then what happens when liver synthesize fats from alcohol? These acetaldehyde forms will form fatty acid, and this fatty acid is formed from the alcohol by its degradation into acetaldehyde and further fats. These fats which are accumulated, the extra fat decreases the production of enzyme and structure of protein. Means we can say that fats, what are fats actually? These are fibrous structures. These are fibrous structure. So it will start choking the other cells, leading to their decrease in their production and structural protein also. Means the liver will produce fat from the alcohol, and the extra fat will alter and decrease the production of enzymes and structural protein. Next thing is the accumulation. Accumulation means we can say that merging. The accumulation of fats result in a fatty liver syndrome. Fatty liver syndrome means that the entire liver will become fibrous. Entire liver will become fibrous, leading to a disease called liver cirrhosis. Liver cirrhosis. This is a very important question asked in the exam. Which disease is caused by the alcoholism? That is liver cirrhosis. What happens in the cirrhosis? That means the normal cells of the liver get replaced by fibrous cells and fibrous tissue. This replacement will take place, and the liver will start to get fibrous and hard. The liver is normally a soft organ, but due to fibrous nature, it will start hardening. And hard structures are generally dehydrated. That happens. This will cause death of a liver. It will start causing death of the liver very soon. And what are the other adversities of alcohol addiction? Like alcohol addiction lowers blood sugar level. That means the sugar level in the blood will be decreased. That is condition is called, decrement is called hypo, and glucose level is gone down. That is called hypoglycemia. That means the cells are taking more than alcohol. That is means the cells are taking more of the alcohol or the glucose, which adversely affect the brain, because they will acquire more glucose, and the more glucose they will be acquired, the more energy they will produce. And we know if a machinery works more than if a machinery works very hard, then wear and tear also occur. That's where brain get affected, because due to the more consumption of the glucose by the cells, there is effect on the brain working. It have to work more. So more wear and tear in brain will be occur, which will leading to its damage. Now the second topic of the day is tobacco addiction. First we know about tobacco, then we will discuss about it. Tobacco is dried leaves of plant. Tobacco is generally dried leaves of a plant known as Nicotiana tabacum. It's the name of the genus, and this is the name of the species. Tobacco, the plant name is Nicotiana tabacum. It's the name of the plant whose dried leaves are used for making the tobacco. Or the another species that can be taken is rustica. That is Nicotiana rustica. The dried leaves of these two plants of these species are used for the production of tobacco. What generally tobacco consists of? Tobacco consists of chemical named as nicotine. This is the main cause of the tobacco addiction. These substances make dependency. These substances makes a person dependent on it for further its normal functioning or behavior. Nicotine is the substance that causes addiction to tobacco. Tobacco addiction is caused due to a chemical that is called nicotine. Okay, this is asked in the question. You have to answer that which substance is present in tobacco. That is nicotine. And the another question that is asked in the exam is that which part of tobacco, Nicotiana tabacum or tobacco plant is used for production of tobacco, that is dried leaves. Nicotine is highly poisonous. Now we can take it. It is sufficient to kill. Nicotine in a high concentration is sufficiently able to kill a person. And if nicotine is taken through the means of a cigarette, taking to the cigarette, the surface area for its infection is more. Then it will sufficiently able to kill a person. And if a person is suffering from some sort of an intravenous, means the infection has invaded inside the veins, such person can easily die due to nicotine consumption, due to its toxic nature. And smoking of nicotine is much danger than its consumption in mouth. Then next thing is what nicotine does. Nicotine stimulates, means it alters the passage of nerve impulse. Generally decreases. We can say that it decreases the passage of nerve impulse. That means the signal transmission from brain to the organs will be delayed, so there will be less working. Take an example. If we push a pin in a person's hand, he will immediately remove its hand from there. But in these cases, the signal will reach late, and after such a stimulation is done, it will take time for the person to remove its hand. Then what happened? it causes relaxation of muscle. Means a person is holding something and it will release it automatically without anything doing, without being knowing that thing. Then another thing, it increase the heart rate, and the condition in which the heart rate is increased, that is called tachycardia. Increased heart rate is called tachycardia. The next thing, what is the composition of tobacco? Nicotine generally comprises consists of three types of compounds, that are carbon monoxide, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, and the tar. Tar is a viscous dark substance. We have seen in an example of that Mukesh, which is shown before every movie, that when a lung is full of the dark tar substance is removed, which is so viscous that it blocks the passage of alveoli to conduct the oxygen. The last thing of this is which kind of diseases happen due to tobacco addiction or tobacco consumption. The diseases are respiratory. It generally affects our respiratory system if it is taken through smoking. It makes our lungs weaker. And cardiovascular disorder, because why cardiovascular? Cardio means heart and vascular means blood vessels. Means generally these diseases which are cardiovascular come under the circulation diseases. That means blood vessels. We have seen how respiratory due to smoking, it will choke the alveoli pathway for the exchange of the gases between the alveoli and the lungs. And cardiovascular, why? Because it's how it affects heart by increasing its heartbeat. The condition is called tachycardia. And vascularity, why the muscle relaxes automatically and the impulses are unable to get conducted on time. I am ending this video today. I have completed the topic addiction. If you want to know more about the types of addiction or drugs, then I have placed it in another video. Thank you.